So we are not unmindful of the great possibility that inside of that which the minister has just explained, and all of the public talk about theft of copper, there might be those who may very well use these opportunities to perpetrate more sinister motives against the state for their own limited, perhaps selfish, perhaps even political purposes. So
the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is really and truly taken aback from what is happening in relation to the number of reports concerning the stealing of cable, the copper, and also what we look at the malicious damage that is occurring at these various installations. For the past 2.5 years, we investigated 192 such reports. In fact, 139 persons were arrested and charged. And out of that, 2 dealers, scrapyard dealers, one in Trinidad and one in Tobago, was in fact charged. But the acts continue. And that is the reason why we strongly believe that it is beyond the question of just larceny.
Ladies and gentlemen, the police has found that from the evidence available to them that it appears to be a little more than mere larceny. The Malicious Damage Act, since you mentioned it, Commissioner, in Section 21.
Hi, good morning. Pleasant good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. I know we already strapped for time, so I'm going to try to be as short as possible. On Friday, I listened to the government's media conference with Mr. Hinds, and actually, when he started to speak, I became very excited because all along, I believe that we were going to get shut down because it was like every single morning you get up, it was something new. It was something new. Something new was happening, something that was making us look bad. And then out of the mouth of Mr. Hinds came these words: vandalism and sabotage, not larceny. However, nobody seemed to be paying attention. But I just want to draw this to the attention of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. What got us into this mess is because of all the negative things that were happening. WASA installations, TNTech installation, TSTT installations. But guess what? According to Mr. Fitzgerald Hinds, intelligence has shown that is not larceny. Now, had it been larceny, that would have been us. But it's not larceny. It's sabotage and vandalism that borders on terrorism. His words, not mine. His words. So then why hasn't this stigma been removed from the scrap iron industry? Why are we still carrying that stigma? 2 scrap dealers got arrested. We are as yet to know who is the scrap dealer in Tobago because that information hasn't been given to us. But let us look at the scrap dealer that got arrested. Foreigner. Now, let me tell you something. Our foreign partners are as important to this industry as we are. They have stood with us, they have supported us, and they continue to support us. However, like anything else, they are rogue elements. Now, when you go in a scrapyard, right, the first thing you would see in a licensed scrapyard is a sign that tells you who is the owner of the scrapyard, who is the licensee, right? We are as yet to receive information confirming that this individual has a license. However, he has been operating with impunity under the radar, not 1, 2, but for several years. I mean, I don't know if you guys can remember, right? But we have had problems with foreign people coming into our country and abusing our industry. So much so that we had a meeting with Vasant Bharat in the Ministry of Trade where we came to a gentleman's agreement with all the foreigners that no foreigner would open a scrapyard, especially an unlicensed one. Now, the individual in question, what is he? Is he a scrap dealer? Is he a businessman? Or what is he? What is he? Who knows? You know, but yet still, we carry that burden. And let us look at the big picture. That is basically the only blemish we have. The stealing of the TSCT wire since January. Mr. Ferguson, myself, and other team members have been begging the government, let's stop the exportation of copper. Let's stop it. Let's stop this. Nothing has been done. Not a single thing has been done. Now, minus the cases of sabotage and vandalism, and see what we have left. Mr. Hinds talked about stealing gates and stealing manhole covers. Tell me, what is worse? Somebody putting a gun to your head and taking your car. Somebody breaking down your door and coming into your home. Or somebody picking up and saying, I'm not condoning those actions of taking up people's things and bringing it to the scrapyard. You know? But what I'm saying is there are worse things. There are worse things happening in our country and we're not paying attention. So do me a favor, Trinidad and Tobago. Take off the vandalism and the sabotage and see what you have left. See what you have left against the scrap dealers, against the association. And on our defense, add the fact that for 11 years, we have labored. We have labored under 2 prime ministers, 3 parliaments, 4 attorney generals, 3 ministers of trade, and 2 presidents we have labored to get this fixed. And it is still not fixed. It is still not fixed. Now, you're going to take it away from us. What are we supposed to do? Let me tell you something. A 6 months closure of this industry is a death sentence. Nothing short of a death sentence. Coming from the closure of COVID-19 to now to where we are barely surviving. Scarcity of material. The government has done nothing to help us. They gave us the petrotrin material on one hand and took it back on the other hand. And when Mr. Ferguson was out there begging to get it back, nobody paid attention to us. Nobody paid attention. So why are you trying to kill us? And again, I'm saying that a 6 months closure of the scrap iron industry is a death sentence. Thank you.